Hello, hello. All right. Testing, testing. If you guys can hear me, let me know in the chat, guys. Welcome, welcome. Let's get started. All right. Because I'm doing this for the first time in this other setup, so I just want to check if you guys are able to hear me. Let me know in the chat, guys. Good to have all of you guys here. If you guys can hear me, let me know in the chat. If it's too soft, let me know as well. We're going to get started with our live market analysis in just a bit, but I just want to make sure that you guys are all able to hear me and it's good. All right. We have Ryan that says hi. Okay. Let me see if I can. Okay, cannot. Can pin the message. Okay. So this time I'm not using another live streaming software. So it's going to be a little bit different, but we're still going to make it work, right? Because the main thing is you're here to learn and yeah, we're going to make this fun. All right. So just checking if you guys can hear me, just let me know in the chat. Just want to wait for a couple more seconds for more people to come. Right, and then we will get started. All right. So before that, guys, have you guys had your dinner, or you guys eating your dinner now? Have you guys had your dinner? Or are you going to be eating now while listening to me? Let me know. Because I've not had my dinner and I hope to go grab my dinner soon. All right. But just want to do this session with you guys. All right. Good evening. Good evening. Good to see all of you guys. Okay. If you guys can give me a thumbs up as well. All right. That'd be great. We're just going to wait for a few more seconds for more people to hop on in and then we will actually get started. Good evening. Okay. Dollar Cents just taken dinner. Fantastic. Fantastic. Ethan. Okay. Pauline says Ethan. All right. Very, very good. Okay. I haven't had my dinner. So after this session, I'm going to get my dinner. All right. Okay. Very good. Very good. Hello. Hello. Okay. So we're going to get started right now. Okay. So before I go over to the charts, what do you guys think? Do you guys think that gold is going up or gold is going down? Let me know in the chat, guys. Let's have a poll. All right. Let me know in the chat if you think gold is going up, type up. If you think gold is going down, type down. And then I will do the analysis. Let's see whether you got it right or not. Okay. What do you guys think? Gold going up or gold going down? Let me know in the chat. We're going to make this interactive. Okay. A lot of you guys say up. A lot of you guys say up. So when you say gold is going up, do you know why? If you guys realize, okay, today there was actually a very big what? There was a very big gap up. You guys know? You guys realize that? Okay, let's go to the screen. Okay, you guys can see my screen, right? If you guys can see my chart, just let me know. Just say yes. Just want to check whether you guys can see my chart or not. If you guys can see my chart, just type in yes. Can see my chart? Yes. Can see? Yes, no? Yes. Can see my chart? I already reached the target I predicted. June or not my target? June or not? What was my target? If you guys remember, dollar cent, you said that you already reached my target, right? What was my target? Do you guys remember? You guys remember or not? Do you guys know what was my target? Okay, so since you brought that up, okay, very good. Let's go and see what was my target. If you guys saw my video, let me see whether I can pull that up or not. Okay, if you guys haven't watched my video, okay, where I give the target, go and subscribe to my YouTube channel because I share videos like this, right? And the idea is just to help you guys, So let's see. I can't remember where was it that I shared. Give me a second, Let's see where was my target. This was over here. So if you can see right here, let me see. Let me see whether I can play. It's not this video. It's actually even the video before I shared. All right, you can see my target here, which is 4684. Dollar cent mentioned correctly. 4684. Okay. I already marked that line 4684 way before already. Let me see, when did I even share this? I think I shared this even the week before. Let's check.
This
I just check. Is it correct? I think I shared it the week before, right? This was there. Here you go. You see, see yourself. This was 7 days ago. 11th of January. I shared this. Not yesterday's video. 11th of January. Before it happened, I already shared it that you will go to 4684. Prediction for gold. And yeah. Let me see. 4684. You see? All right. So where did it go to? It go exactly to 46. Okay lah. It shoot up a bit lah. 46. Let's zoom in a bit lah. Where did it go to? It shoot up to 4687, 4688, 4690, around there lah. And then it went down from there. True or not, guys? Is it accurate? Okay. Now, we're not going to be talking about how I managed to find that prediction. Okay, that's besides the point for today's video, right? But if you notice, there was a huge gap up. This morning when market opened, immediately go pump, fly up, right? From here, it fly up to here, okay? And continue shooting upwards. Do you guys know what is the reason? Like 4D, what's your name? Texter say like 4D. Wow, thank you. Do you guys know what is the reason? What is the reason that it suddenly fly up? You guys know or not? You guys know what's the reason? Why got gap? Okay. So if you guys don't know, all right, this was what happened over the weekend. I just show you guys. Okay. Over the weekend, there was a tariff that was being threatened, right, by Trump. This is actually over Greenland, and this was what President Trump actually said. He said that he wanted to impose tariff on countries that do not back the United States claim to control Greenland, which is usually all the what do you call that? All the European countries. Okay, guys, I want to ask you guys, do you know who is in control of Greenland right now? You guys know? Who is in control of Greenland? Is Greenland like a no man's land, or is there a country that is actually having a claim over Greenland? What do you guys think? Do you guys know or don't know? Polly said Denmark, exactly, right? So this is correct, okay? Denmark is actually currently having control over Greenland. So is this a good thing or not? So basically, right, Trump is initiating war. Okay, not to say war, but is initiating war with the entire EU, all right, the European countries. And this is actually, to be honest, I don't think it's a very good thing for US. But do you think that this is actually Trump's plan? If you realize this is something that is not new, correct? When did this last happen before? Anyone knows? When did this last happen before? When did this whole fiasco of the tariff thing happen before? You guys remember or not? I want to bring you back a little bit through memory lane. Do you guys remember or not? What happened? When was the last time? You guys know or not, guys? You guys remember or not? When was the last time? It was actually China, right? You guys remember? Okay, China was in the same boat with Greenland right now, right? Which is Trump also say that, I want to give you guys what do you call that? Give you guys a tariff, impose a tariff. Okay, and usually this is done over the weekend. Okay, this is done over the weekend. Why? Because Trump wants to move the markets in some certain way. Okay, if you see when he announced this during the weekend, okay, then what happened is that the market will immediately react when market opens. All right, so usually, do you think that when tariff is imposed, what usually happens to gold? Anyone of you remember? Do you remember what happened when it was being imposed in I think if I recall correctly, it was last year October when they talk about. I mean, yes, April was the first time they actually mentioned. Okay, but when did they actually say that he want to impose? If I don't recall correctly, it was somewhere around in October. Okay, what happened in gold? What happened to gold when tariff is being imposed, or was not really being imposed, but um, how do I put it? It's like Trump trying to scare everyone. Okay, Kishore said gold went higher. Exactly. All right. So I show you guys. Just show you. Okay. So you see, April, that was when he first said that he wanted to impose the tariff. You can see gold started shooting up, pop. Okay. And then in October, right, when he said that, they wanted to, I think it was like middle of October or something like that, right? He said he wanted to impose it on China. Okay. And he gave the deadline of, I think, like what, 2nd November or something. Can't remember, something around those lines. Gold shoot up again, pop. Right. So every time when the news of tariff always happens, gold will always shoot up. So that's something that you guys need to understand. Right? Don't be afraid of gold shooting up because this is what just happened. And I want to show you guys something interesting as well. Okay. Now this is a bit of a side story. This is not so much the market analysis just yet, but I want to share with you guys about this research that was being published. Okay. So just bear with me. Let me show you guys. Right. So this is apparently, I wouldn't say that this is 100% accurate, but we just take it with a pinch of salt. All right. This is something that someone has actually done some research on, and this is what they are sharing. So I share with you guys what I actually saw. Okay. He said this President Trump exact tariff playbook. Okay. Let me see whether I can zoom in a bit for you guys. Zoom. Okay, so you guys can see, right? So if you see here, recent episode was observed on October 10th when President Trump threatened 100% tariff on November. Okay, the timing may sound familiar because this is actually part of the plan. All right, as soon as he actually announced it, the S&P actually dropped by minus 3.5% on the day before closing the weekend. So this is what is being said is that Trump is actually purposely doing this to drop, so that S&P goes down, right? And this is always the same thing. He always starts with a punishing and threatening message. This is his negotiation technique. So same thing with China. This was what happened October, all right? At the end of the day, 100% tariff was not imposed, but he scared you first. And then he said that there's going to be negotiation. Okay, let's see. Let's see whether is it something similar or not. Okay. So if you see here, this was what happened, right? President Trump posted a cryptic message signaling tariff on the specific country. Okay. On Friday, this is what happened. Okay. And then they will announce new tariff. So in this case, Denmark's case, it was 25%. Right? In China's case, it was 100% tariff. And then Saturday and Sunday, President Trump will double down on the tariff threat to apply pressure when the market is closed so that the psychological impact is maximized. Right? So during the weekend, everybody scared. Okay? During the weekend, everybody scared. So countries will respond publicly or say they want to negotiate. So this also happened to Denmark as well, right? Denmark also actually say that, we will, this is something that is not good, blah, 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 right? So after that, when the market open, okay, it will actually drop because everyone is very emotional, as in like the stock market will drop, not gold drop. Why gold go up? Just now, Dollar Cent asked me, why gold go higher? Because every time there's uncertainty, gold will go up. All right, whether is it war, whether is it tariffs, any form of uncertainty, people will go to a hedge, which is gold. Okay, so that is the reason why gold goes up. Now let's talk about this. Right, on Monday and Tuesday, President Trump will continue applying pressure publicly. Okay, and they know that it is not taken into effect yet. right? In this case, it only takes effect February 1st. Right? The same thing with China last time, right? When Trump initially announced it, he said that it's not immediately, it will be November. Right? When he announced it in October, he said that it's going to be in November. Okay, so this is what we're going to see, right? Predict we're going to see, right, throughout this week, right? Wednesday, the deep buyers step in, right, and then this sparks a relief rally. So that means it's going to fake as it's going up, but then it's going to push down lower. Okay, the following weekend, roughly 1 week later, President Trump will say that discussions are on the way, right? So this gives people a little bit more like, oh, relief a little bit. Okay, so what happened? The market will go up, right? Open sharply, and then it will crash downwards again. So this is what is going to be predicting next week. Right? Next week, market is going to go up and then crash down. Right? After that, when they finally get a deal or something like that, they're going to be reassuring the investors, and then market is going to push up and go into record highs. So when you understand this playbook, and again now, this has happened in the China during the China time. Right? Now is slightly different because this is actually asking to take control of a whole piece of land, Greenland. Right? So maybe it may drag on a little bit longer. Right? You can see around this time, President Trump's plan to acquire Greenland is certainly a bigger ask than China merely scaling back some export controls. Therefore, the playbook may be more drawn out, but it will follow a similar sequence of events. Right? So it may take a longer period of time for everything to happen, but generally, this is what's going to happen. Market is going to drop first, fake out to go up, drop some more, fake out to go up, and then only start to push up higher. So when you see the S&P suddenly dropping down, hey, don't be afraid. Okay, this is part of Trump's plan. Do you think that when the market goes down, right, no one, Trump doesn't go and, buy in or something like that, right? So when the January stock market goes down, don't panic, because if you understand this plan, then you will know that, hey, in a little bit, it will start to shoot up and go to record new highs. This is what happened on the S&P. Okay, so far understand, guys. All right. So, but on gold side, if you trade gold, all right, then regardless of whatever it is, every time there's uncertainty, gold will continue to up. Understand, not, guys? Is this helpful for you guys? Anyone of you find this to be useful? Let me know in the chat. All right. If you guys want to see, you can go and see that. Not only understand. So this one may be a bit deep for those of you who don't understand what's happening, but this is a research that I found. Okay, so again, take it with a pinch of salt. Try to understand it if you can. Okay, and then hopefully it helps you. But this whatever they are saying actually affects the stock market. If you're trading gold, okay, then it's not so complicated as that lah. But just understand, just for you guys to understand a little bit. Okay, good. But you do more to US, yeah, okay. In a sense, yes, all right, because this affects the US dollar as well, right? So anything US dollar will affect gold, okay. But generally, gold is easier to trade because why? Any uncertainty, gold go up. War, gold go up, all right? So just look at it as, buying gold a little bit more is easier in a sense, okay? Now, let's have a look at the markets right now. So because of this gap up, right, you can see this gap up, okay? So we know that gold has a high chance of wanting to go up, right? This morning it already is open with a gap up. It has a high chance of wanting to go up. But notice that this huge gap here, okay, usually market needs to fill the gap, man. There's actually a lot of pending orders over here that has yet to be filled. So there is also a chance that gold may go down first before continuing its way up. All right. right now. It looks like it's going up, but you want to be careful that it doesn't come down to fill in this gap first before continuing its way up. It's possible, right? Today is what you call that bank holiday, so that's why market is moving a bit slow. Even if you look at the what you call that the afternoon session, London session is sideways, literally sideways the whole time, right? You guys know why, right? Because today is the bank holiday. If you go to forex.com, right? Forexfactory.com, you can see that Monday here, bank holiday, right? So anything that has got to do with USD pair, right, will be very slow. Okay, but I still expect that there may still be some movement during the US session, right? We shall see. We shall see how it goes. But this is what we want to expect. Right now, okay, looking at a smaller time frame, I would say H4 or even H1. Okay, we can see that this has created I would say the support and resistance. I think you can see very clearly, right? There's a very clear support and resistance being formed right here. Price is literally playing sideways, all right, after the breakout, is literally playing sideways right now. So if you ask me, if gold wants to go higher, this resistance have to break first. Okay, this resistance have to break, then only can go higher. Right now, every time you come here, it's going to come down. Right, come here, this area here is going to come down. Right, and then at this support here as well, every time you come to this support area, it's going to go back up. Right, come to this support, it's going to go back up. Right, so literally there is a sideways movement. Right, for it to come down, this support has to break first. Right, if this support doesn't break, how is it going to come down? Right, so this is how you know. How do we know whether it's going to fill up this gap or not? Very simple. The support have to break first. If this also doesn't break, then it won't come down here. Right? How is it? How do you know whether it's going to go higher? Hey, the resistance have to break first. Right? If the resistance doesn't break, it's going to be bouncing ping pong, playing ping pong in between. You guys get it? May I know why you're using IC market? Hey, anything also can lah. You want to use forex.com. Also, you see the same thing. Doesn't matter what. Is it still the same thing, guys? Forex.com or you want to use Oenda. Is it still the same thing? Do you still see the same thing, guys? Let me ask you. Yes or no? Same thing what? Right? You still see the same charts, so it doesn't really matter. Only difference is with probably H4. That's it. But other than that, there's no difference. Okay? Forex.com, no gap. But this is the big gap. You already know that this whole thing is a big gap. Okay, this whole thing is a big gap. Okay? So, this is what you need to wait out for. Okay, main thing is wait out for the what? Wait out for the breakout. Everyone type in the chat BO. Okay, wait for the breakout. If price wants to go down, okay, wait for the breakout to the downside first. This is how I will do. Okay, I wait for the breakout first. Once the breakout is confirmed already, okay, when I say breakout, I mean you need to look for candle body close below. If candle body close below, then it's considered breakout. If it is a long wick, like let's see, I can draw for you. Where's the draw? Where's the brush? Here. Okay. If it is a long wick, yeah. If it's a long wick like this, okay, not counted. Okay, we want candle body close below. Imagine this is red color. Okay, you want candle body close below. Then it's only counted as breakout. So when a breakout happens, okay, you don't enter immediately. So you don't straight away go and sell. You wait for a pullback, because normally where will the pullback go to? Pullback will normally go back to, right, this area right here, the support. Because after a breakout, this support becomes a what, guys? After a support is broken out, it becomes what, guys? Anyone knows? After support breakout, it becomes a resistance. Yes, very, very simple, right? Becomes a resistance. So When that happens, then you enter sell over here. If it doesn't, right? If it doesn't go back up, okay, then never mind. You just let it go, right? Because you don't want to buy low. You want to buy when there's a pullback. So we don't know when is the pullback going to happen, right? You just wait. This is how I will normally do lah. All right. Now, there is also a possibility that the pullback may be higher than what it originally is. So instead of coming here, maybe it go up here first before it come down. Right? If you guys follow me, right, the strategy that I normally teach, right, usually after a breakout here, right, there's going to be a RSS that gets formed, right, a resistance that break through to support. So then you sell at the resistance, for example. If you want to be safer, you sell at the resistance. Okay, now same thing. If price wants to go up, it doesn't straight away go up one. It will break out. After breakout, price will pull back like this. All right, price will pull back usually into this resistance. But if it doesn't pull back into this resistance, maybe you can wait a little bit lower, right, to buy at the support, wherever the support is, right? Because when it break out, this will then form a what? SRR, right? For example, if it creates imagine this is a breakout candle, right? Then you can see that this create a what? Support that breaks two resistance necessarily. Resistance 1, right? And then another resistance 2, right? Form a new resistance, example. We now haven't happened yet, but I'm saying if it does happen, this is what will happen. Wait for a pullback, and then we buy. Because you don't want to buy high. You want to buy when it comes back lower down. So this is, if you want to be a bit safer, this is what I will do lah. All right, get it now so far, guys. Okay, now if gold happens to go down, right, you manage to catch the sell. Okay, even if you don't manage to catch the sell, never mind. All right, at the bottom here, do you guys see a potential area for entry or not? All right, at the bottom here, can you see this breakout here also has created a what? SRR. How many guys can see SRR? If you can see SRR, can you let me know in the chat? Can it be touch and go like last Friday to fill the FEG? Yeah, can. It can be touch and go. Okay. Now, see, there is some areas that it may bounce off first as well before it come to this support. Okay. There are some areas that it can bounce off before it goes down. So here are some areas that you can actually look at as well. Usually I will just go to like H4 or something to kind of mark it lah. Okay, I wouldn't call this as an entry, but I'm just showing you these are some key areas. Because this area here, for example, let's try to draw it. This area here, for example, this is a what? Resistance, right? Resistance after breakout, this here becomes a support. So there's a possibility that price is going to come down to this area. Let's do this. So there may be a possibility when price breaks, it come down to this area and bounce out also. Right? Because this is also a support that is a resistance that break out, it become a support. There are a few areas, these areas as well. Right? It's also possible price come down here, go up. Here also, right? Price come down here and go up. Right? And also, of course, right back down at this support here lah. If I were to mark a box, somewhere around here, right? So price can come down to this area before go up also. So there are few areas, actually many areas that it may potentially reject off from if it happens to go downwards. Right? So this is my game plan, right, of how I would tackle the market. Right now, if it's sideways, then nothing I can do. I'll just wait. If it's not in this support, it will go up to resistance. If you break this resistance, it will go higher. Right? Yeah, there are multiple supports exactly. right? Now, the sideways movement is actually a very dangerous area, right? When market is moving sideways, okay, I always say that it's quite dangerous. Why? Because you actually don't know when will it break out. Okay, yes, it's moving like that. But how do you know? Right? Because it touched many times already. Right? This resistance and this support, it touched multiple times. How do you know whether it will break through or not? Actually, to be honest, you don't know. Right? You don't know. You don't know how many times it's going to take before it break through. Maybe this time here it break through. Then how? If you try to enter sell here, then what happens if it break through? All right. What happens if you try to buy at this support here and then suddenly it break through? Can it happen? Let me ask you, can it happen? Can it happen whereby you try to buy at this support and then you break through? Or you try to sell at this resistance and price break through to the outwards? Can it happen, guys? Let me know in the chat. Can market will do what it wants to do especially during the news time or whatever, right? Okay, obviously now today's bank holiday, I don't expect news, right? But there's going to be market volume that pushes it up as well, right? When US session opens, yes, bank holiday, but there may still be some volume, right? Just take note of that, right? So how if you sell here and then you break through, right? Then you're going to be in trouble. You're going to be losing money. So if you don't want to lose money, what should you do? What should you do, guys? What is the best way or best thing to do? Because now you're guessing, right? You don't know whether when you come here you're going to sell, right? So what is the best thing you can do? Let me know, guys. Especially those of you who are in Genesis Pips Premium. Tell me, what can you do? What's the best thing to do? Wait. Right? There's no hurry. If we break out, okay, then you know, all right, go on to go up. Then I just stand by to buy. If we break to the downside, then you know go on to go down. Then you just stand by to sell. Correct? If it's unclear, then why do you want to risk it? You guys understand what I'm saying or not? Right? Trading is about being patient. It's not about, I think gonna go up, go faster buy. I think gonna go down, faster sell. Do you guys get what I'm saying? Okay? Right? That's how people lose money the easiest. Because they are guessing. They don't know, is it going to go up? Is it going to go down? They're guessing. Right? So, if you are guessing, then prepare to lose money. Sit on your hands, exactly. Right? This is what Rabbit Carrot Gun, aka Richard, says. Okay? Sit on your hands. I don't need to do anything. No trade, no loss. Okay? Guys, type in the chat. No trade equals no loss. If you trade, there's a chance for loss. So I only enter when I'm certain. If I'm not certain, I just wait until I'm certain. Can? No trade, no loss. Okay, are you guys learning something so far? Guys, simple, right? Okay, a lot of people try to wow, let's just enter. We try buy. Okay, if you want to try and buy, risk the amount of money that you don't mind losing, which also means make sure you manage your risk. Okay, make sure you manage your risk. Let's just say you want to try and sell here. Is it possible? Sure, possible. Just know where to cut if the trade goes against you. Okay, don't go and never mind, I hold. If you hold, gone. Right? Because when it break out, maybe it can fly very far. I don't know how big is your account. So make sure you manage that risk. Right? Because now gold moves very fast. Right? One movement like that, it can be 100, 200 pips. You see this movement itself, right? When market opened today, how fast was the movement? Right? This was literally a 500 pip move in a span of what, 30 minutes. When market opened today, pump, fly up, right? 500 pip move in 30 minutes. Okay, so if your account cannot withstand the sudden pump up, then MC margin call, right? Blow the account. What for? All right, so close the trade lah. Make sure you have some stop loss if the trade goes against you, so that you are protected. Same thing here. Even if you want to buy, protect yourself by setting your stop loss. Don't say that, okay, never mind, I'll hold the trade. I hold the trade. Okay, I show you. Here until here is 200 pips. Okay, here until here is 200 pips. What if it doesn't have any reaction here? What happens if it goes all the way down here? There's 350 pips for you. Okay, what happens if it come down here? There is 480 pips for you. What happens if it come down here before it go up? 600 pips for you. Your account can hold, right? What for? What for you want to do that? Right? Let's just say you buy here, you wait all the way until here. You don't cut loss. 600 pips, don't cut loss. Correct or not? You guys understand what I'm saying? Okay, so be patient. There's no need to rush into any trade if there's no opportunity. No trade equals no loss. Okay, so far, any questions that you guys have? Any questions that you guys have? Is it clear so far? You guys, if you guys want to take a screenshot, you can do so. Let me just mark some certain areas. If you guys want to take a screenshot, feel free to do so. And let me just open bigger for you a bit. Feel free to do so if you want to take a screenshot. Okay. Now, any questions that you guys have? Let me know. For those who do challenge, so how to wait? What do you mean who do challenge, how to wait? You mean I talk about prop firm? Dollar cents? Are you talking about prop firm? Prop firm challenge? Is that what you're saying by challenge? Is that your question? Yeah. For those who do challenge, how to wait? What do you mean how to wait? Do you know when you do prop firm, there is no time limit. They don't say that. Okay, I don't know what prop firm you use, lah. Okay, I'm saying the prop firm that I use has no time limit. So it doesn't matter how long you take to trade, as long as you pass it. Right? Usually prop firms nowadays, there's no time limit one. Last time, yes. If you say that a few years ago, 5 years ago, right? Last time it was actually quite challenging because in order for you to pass, you need to pass it within 30 days. That's their requirement last time. Nowadays, most of the prop firm has no time limit. So there's no need to worry. Okay, you can take as long as you want to pass. Okay, so just take your time with the trades. A lot of times people fail because they try to rush the trade. What for? Okay. Let's see any questions. Okay, any other question? When you layer, how do you decide? Yeah, let me see. Pin message. Yeah, try pin a message. When you layer, how do you decide to layer above the entry price? What do you mean? How do you decide to layer above the entry price? I don't understand what you mean. Layer above the entry price. Where is the entry price? Which entry price are you talking about? I don't understand what you're saying. Okay, let me see what other questions you guys have. I see that there's an RSS at M15. RSS sell at M15, 4679. 4679 here. Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, sure. If you want to try and sell here, right? You want to try and sell at M15, yeah, there is. Okay, so for those of you cannot see here, all right, this is a M15, right? Oh wait, this M15. Is it M15? Oh, M15. Okay, M15. M15 where got RSS? No RSS lah. Let's see other one. Forex.com. Let's see. There's no RSS on M15. Oh, you're talking about here, is it? No, but you say 79 here. There's no RSS. Okay, you see, I'll show you. So this is where people get wrong. Okay, here is the mistake they are making. Okay, number one, resistance. Where is resistance? Let me mark it first. R, this is the resistance. Okay, breakthrough support one. Where is support one? Support one is here. S1. Okay, where is S2? S2 is here. S2. Okay, notice where is S2? S2 and NS. New support is over here. Right? The rule is what? S2 must be, or NS must be lower than S1 and S2. So there is no, right? There is no S2 lah, because it didn't break through S2. It only break through this S1. So this is incorrect. All right, unless you are saying here, this one here, okay, SR breakthrough S1, breakthrough S2, okay, new S, actually breakthrough S3 also, right? Oops, breakthrough S3, okay, right? You can see this area here, this here is lower, correct? This is on M15. I'll just show you guys. Okay, lower. S3, NS is lower than S3. So this one is valid. Okay, but can you see? Price came inside here, go down already. Okay, so this one taken already. Over already. That's why break. Cannot see. Oops. Sorry, guys. My apologies. I didn't realize that I didn't share screen. Okay, sorry. I repeat again. Sorry. Thank you for. Okay. 79 here. 79. R S1 S2. Okay, this one M15 I just show you guys. All right. This S2 is not lower than this NS. Sorry, it's not higher than this NS. You can see NS is over here. Right? NS ends here. S2 is here. So S2 is lower. So this is not a valid RSS at 4679. It's not valid. Okay, you only break through one support. Okay, now if you say this one over here, okay, this is valid because resistance breakthrough, right? Pump, breakthrough, support one, which is here, breakthrough, support two, which is here, right? Even breakthrough, support three, which is higher than new support here, right? Notice that price came back over here into the zone and then went all the way down. Oops. Right? Went all the way down already. So this one, done, taken. That's why here, price breakthrough after that because it's already taken. Understand? Can see now, guys? Cannot see the chart. Now can see, right? Sorry. Hey guys, this part here understand or not? This part here, understand not, guys? All right, so Kishore, you are right. We only trade monthly time frame, but I'm just showing you. All right, every time frame also got RSS or SRR. Right, by right we only trade monthly time frame only. Okay, but can you use it for the smaller time frame? And you want to scalp? Yeah, sure. Right, you see this one also, it give you how much? This one also give you 50 pips, 60 pips. Easy. Okay. Guys, next video, if I share with you guys, if I do a video on how do you scalp, you guys want not? You guys want me to share or not? If I do a video on how to do some scalping, you guys want me to share? On my YouTube channel. Okay, I haven't done it yet, but I'm thinking of doing that. You guys want or not? Okay. Because actually when I record video, it also take me time to record. It also take me time to edit lah. So that's why I only can do it when I'm free lah. All right, but so it takes me time. Okay, so if you want, I do. Then make sure you watch, because these videos are free one for you guys to watch. If you guys want to watch, okay. So make sure you watch it. Okay, got it, guys. So just showing you guys about RSS and SRR so that you guys can understand. Great. Okay. Any questions that you guys have so far with regards to RSS and SR? Okay, notice. Okay, I show you guys something. Notice that this green candle that has pushed up, what do you think or what do you see has been created from it? What do you foresee has been created from it after this push upwards? What do you guys see? They say do now. Yeah, doing live now. How to do now? How to do video for you guys now? M30 FEG. No FEG yet. Okay, so I correct you first. Karen said M30 FEG. How can this be a M30 FEG? Why? Why I say it may not be a FEG? Why? Because has this candle closed yet? Yes or no? This candle here. Has this candle closed yet? This candle here. Haven't closed yet, guys. Haven't closed yet. How can it be FEG? Is it possible that this candle suddenly come and come downwards like that? Is it possible? Okay, imagine this is a red color candle. Okay, imagine this is a red candle. Okay, is it possible? Yes or no? Is it possible, guys? Yes, it's possible. Because why? There is still 10 minutes left. You see? Can you see it's coming down now? Can you guys see? Can you see or not? This candle here is kind of moving down now. Right? As long as it doesn't close, there's no gap. You cannot say that there's a gap. You have to wait until the candle closes first, because now there's still 10 minutes. Right? There's still 10 minutes. So we are unsure whether is it a FEG or not. But can we say that, yes, this is a bullish engulf? Can we say that there is a potential SRR that we see? Is there a potential? Right, there is. Okay, now, if you want to scalp, is there a possibility to use M15 to do it? Yes, it is possible, because as of M30, it is not, I repeat again, it is not completed yet. All right, this is support, breaking through resistance 1. Okay. Now, where is resistance 2? Resistance 2 is actually on top here. R2. Right? Because price, let's draw for you. Price come out here, come down. Yeah. Let's use a path. You see, price go up, come here, go down. Right? So that's why this is R2. Right? And then here, R1. Okay, and then go up again. Currently, R2, I would say, because the top of the wick is here, is kind of, but I don't like it. I want this one to be higher a bit. Right? I want the new resistance to close up as a body close up, candle body close above, higher a bit. Right? So that it gives me more certainty. Currently, it did not close above. I would say it is like not very strong lah. Okay, so I wouldn't consider this as an M30 just yet. But if you want to scout, right, on M15, that's the reason why we have to use multiple time frame. Everyone type in the chat. MTF. Multi time frame. Everyone type in the chat. MTF. Multi time frame. Let's make this bigger. 80. It cannot 80. 40 is the max. Everyone type in the chat. MTF. Multi time frame. Okay, multi time frame. You have to go and use different time frame to see. Maybe you cannot see in M30. Then you see H1 can see it not. H4 can see it not. You want smaller time frame to do scalping. Okay, M15 can. It's okay. M15 is okay. So M15 you can see here as support, breakthrough, resistance 1, breakthrough, resistance 2. Over here, can we see that this resistance 2, the wick is lower than the new resistance, which is on top here. Can you see that? Is this clearer? Right, it goes on top here. Is this clearer, guys? As in, does it give you more certainty that this one goes above the NR? Yes or no? Yes or no, guys? This NR, is it more certain that it close above? Yes, right? Because it already closed, right? So close above. So therefore, where is a potential area that I see? If I do want to take any trades, I would use this. Is it possible to use this? Actually, also okay. But if I want to be a little bit more safer, then I try to get in lower a bit, which is over here. So over here, this would be around 4665. Oops, let's try 4665 to 4660, around there. That is a good area to have a look at, right? A potential area that price may come in and go up. There you go. All right, because of this breakout. But remember, this is only a M15. Is it possible that it break through? It is possible. Market will do what it wants to do, right? Because this is just smaller time frame. That's the reason why personally, I don't like to trade so low time frame lah. I prefer to use the mummy time frame because that will give me more certainty, right? But is it possible that it still come down here and go up? It's still possible. Maybe a bit small rejection. 30 pips, 50 pips, I think it's still fine. The movement, okay? Can understand, guys? What's the price? Now I can really give you this area, Nielsen. Can see or not? I already mark the area for you, Alright, I take this area. Actually, if you want to be a little bit kiasu, then you take this area lah. Take this whole big Okay, 4666. Okay, so this is my analysis Cannot, guys. Okay, if you enter and you profit guys, can you share in my Genesis Pips chat not? The public telegram chat not? Cannot. This is not live trade. I don't say this live trade. Alright, but this is a potential area to enter. Okay, can? Spoon feed exact price. Then I already give you here. Hello. See yourself. I already mark the area for you, right? Let me enter for you is not also not. Inside this area lah. I don't know where the price will go to lah. Yeah, it's inside this area, then it's okay already. Where is the resistance? What resistance? Resistance on top here. Current H1 resistance on top here. I don't have exact price for you. I don't know where the price will go to. If I know exactly where the price will go to, then I'm not human already. Don't know like that. I don't know exact price. I cannot say that it will come exactly here or go lower. I don't know. I wish I know lah. Okay, well, the market will do what it wants to do. So I don't know exactly where it will go to. Okay. How will you set a stop loss? Below lah. When you break the structure, then you stop loss Okay, can guys. All right, so market will be moving a little bit quicker in 3 more minutes because it's going to be 9 o'clock. Okay, not yet considered US Open yet or New York Open yet. Because New York Open now is usually 10:30. All right, but 9 o'clock, regardless, it will still move a bit faster one. All right, so for you guys to take note as well. All right, you don't believe me, you can go and open the. Okay, you see, for example, here, this is the volume. Okay, you see, every time in the opening candle, right? See, let's just say 9 o'clock. Okay, let's see before 9 o'clock. Okay, you see, 9 o'clock. This is the volume indicator. You can just see yourself. Can you see? Can you see the volume is higher at 9 o'clock? Can you see? This is Friday. I should show you guys. Before that, it's like that, right? 9 o'clock. Boom. It go up higher. 9 p.m. Okay, let's see. Thursday. Okay, can you guys see? Can you guys see? The volume before that is like that. Then 9 o'clock. Boom. It become higher. Can you guys see? Okay. 9:30 even higher lah, but 9 o'clock also still high. All right, let's see the day before. This one is Thursday. Where is it? Here. You see, before that is like this. Then 9 o'clock, boom, the volume is higher. Can you guys see? Here, 9 o'clock, where my arrow is. Can see, Can you see this big movement? All right. See, let's see the day before. Tuesday, 9 o'clock. Where is it? Here, this one. Can you see? Can you see the volume is much higher than before? 9 o'clock. All right. Let's see the day before also. Can you guys see? 9 o'clock, exactly 9 o'clock. Volume will push up or push down. I don't know. Okay, you move. Can see, I'm not asking to be spoon fed. Will you place the buy trade? Anywhere in the zone, Wilson. As long as inside the zone, then it's fine. You come inside the area, then you enter lah. I don't know where you will go, top, bottom, middle, I don't know. Maybe you go to the top and go up already, I don't know. As long as in the area, you have permission to enter or you're clear to enter. You also understand or not? If I say at the bottom, then what happens? It doesn't come to the bottom. Then how? I don't know where you enter. If I know exactly where is the area, then I'm not human. That's why I say just give you an area only. Nielsen, okay or not? Okay. Even bank holiday also, guys. There's still going to be a little bit more volume ones. It's normal because gold is still tradable. Gold is still tradable. Just that a bank not open. Gold is still tradable. Right? I talk about currency. Okay, maybe slightly different. Right? Currency may move even slower. Right? But gold is still going to be, I would say, still has some volume lah. Not entirely no volume lah. Just that it moves slower only. That's all. Okay, now guys. Okay, now guys. Okay. Okay, guys. You got any questions so far? Any other questions so far? Let me know in the chat. If not, I might want to go and have my dinner. Actually, this area not wide. It's just 30 pips only. Sorry, it's just 50 pips only. 50 pips wide, man. I don't consider 50 pips as wide lah, to be honest. Now 50 pips is very normal. Okay. Does it work for stocks or forex only? What do you mean? Are you talking about the 9 o'clock volume? Are you talking about 9 o'clock volume, Sebastian? Just now I was going through the volume, right? At 9 o'clock. Are you talking about that? Wait, I answer Sebastian's last question first. Right, Sebastian, I just need some clarification on what is your question. You said that does it work on stocks or FX only? What are you referring to? Are you referring to the 9 o'clock volume that I mentioned just now? Are you talking about that? SRR strategy, does it only work for stocks or only forex? Actually, good question. Let's see. Okay, let's look at Bitcoin. Okay, let's look at Bitcoin. Okay, show you guys something. Okay, straightforward. Let's have a look. Okay, simple. Over here. This is Bitcoin, right? Okay, can you guys see here? Support, breakthrough, resistance 1, R1, R1, resistance 1, oops, R1, breakthrough, resistance 2, R2, breakthrough, resistance 3, R3. Okay, we buy the support, right? Can you guys see? I want this support, right? This is forming a new resistance on top, right? New resistance. Okay, you see? Price come back into this area, same area here as the support here, right? Same area. Boom, fly. Can you guys see? Can you see now? This is Bitcoin. This is 1 day. Okay, I didn't go to other time frame. All time frame also can see one. Okay, now crypto. Okay, can do or not? Can, right? Okay, let's go and see stock. Any stock that you want me to go through? Any stock? Okay lah, we use Tesla. I think you like Tesla, right? Okay, let's see Tesla. Okay, yeah, I'll show you one here. You see, okay, now for stocks, you will notice there's a lot of gaps. So I'll tell you guys first, a bit hard to see because why? A lot of gaps. Okay, so if you don't want to be confused, then you just imagine that these gaps are filled. Okay, there's a lot of gaps. Why? Because the volume for stock market is not very high compared to the forex market. Right, forex market is $1 trillion, right? Daily $1 trillion transaction that happens daily. Stock market is only in the billions, right? So the volume is not very high. That's why you see a lot of all these gaps. Okay, but you see here, support, breaking through resistance 1, breaking through resistance 2. Can you guys see? Okay, actually, here also got resistance 3, resistance 3. Okay, got a few okay. Form a new resistance. Can you guys see? Price come here. Same area here at the support area here, right? Okay, you can adjust a bit. Price came here, fly. Can you see? Go up. Can you see? All right. So is it only working for stock market? I mean, only for forex, or also can see, right? Over here also can see one. All right. Can you guys see? Support, breakthrough, resistance one. Okay. Is it matter whether you can see or not only lah? Not a matter whether it works or not. It's a matter whether you can see or not. Right? Form a new resistance. Okay. We mark at the what? We mark at the support, right? Okay. Value area is under R1 actually. Right? But you want to be lower a bit. You want to be more accurate, then you try to put be lower lah. Right? Over here you can see here, touch this area here. Fly up. Can you see? Actually fly all the way up here lah. Fly all the way up. Okay. Fly all the way up. Same area. Can see or not? Sebastian, can see or not? So does it only work for forex, or does it work for everything? You tell me lah. Okay. Let's see other stock lah. Okay. Since you guys, I don't know, don't believe or okay. Let's see example Google lah. Okay. Now, again, a bit hard to see. Can you guys see? It's very, very difficult because why? There's a lot of gaps. Very, very difficult to see. Okay. And it keep on going higher and higher up. So, you know, sometimes it's a bit, there's no breakout that, you know, come back to the support because it halfway already go up. You see? So over here, actually, to be honest, there is one here, but have yet to be taken. Okay, if you want to do stock market, then you need to just understand that it's a bit challenging to see lah. I see also very hard to see unless you see weekly. Okay, let's try and see weekly. Let's see weekly. Maybe you don't want Google. Google keep flying higher and higher. There's no chance to even. Because there's actually many, but it doesn't come back down, you see, because it keep on just going higher. Any other company? See US 30. Okay, US 30. US 30. US 30 also can. Want something that got show up and down one. It's not a bit hard to see US 30 here. Show you example. Okay, right? Support. Breakthrough, resistance 1, breakthrough, resistance 2. Okay, this is daily lah. I never see smaller time frame lah. Okay, so I just use daily for example. Right? The area is supposed to be until R1 lah. Okay, so in this case you want to be a little bit more safer than it puts lower, but there's a chance that it didn't go all the way bottom here lah. Right? Value area again is until R1. Right, so you can see this case, it came to this area here, fly up. Okay, can see? Maybe if you go smaller time frame a bit, then can see lah. Can see more. Not to say don't have. It's just that can see more. US 30. Right, SRR, new R. Right, price come here. You guys see here. Support. That's fine. Support. Breakthrough. Resistance 1. Breakthrough. Resistance 2. Form a new resistance on top here. Price come into the support area here. Boom, fly up. Can you see or not? Sebastian, does he answer your question? Does he answer your question? Okay, I think enough already. Enough of me showing. You get the point, right? You guys understand? Get the point. It's about whether you can see or not only. That's all. God is God, whether you can see or not. Okay? Can All right, guys. If there is no other question, okay, let's wrap up. Help me out. Share with me your biggest learning lesson for today's sharing. Can? Just quickly share your biggest learning lesson for today's sharing. Then we end. What's your biggest learning lesson? Can be anything. Like everyone's learning lesson different. You just share your biggest learning. Then we wrap up. But I want to make sure that when I share with you guys, there is some learning. There's some takeaway. Not just listen 1 year, go out the other year. Then what for? What for you spend your 1 hour with me? But then in the end, never learn anything, right? So help me out. Just quickly type in your biggest learning lesson. Okay, and then we wrap up. Pin message. What about silver? God also lah. You want me to show you all the thing, man? All the asset class. Hey, come, share me your biggest learning lesson. Quick. Biggest learning lesson. Better understanding of SR and RSS strategy. Okay. Demio Mangosteen say Trump playbook. Sebastian say training eyes to see, not easy, but have to slowly spot. This one, I tell you, it's like doing maths question. The more maths question you do, the better you get at it. That's it. It's as simple as that. You do more, then you can spot it easy. Last time when I started to learn, okay, my Sifu asked me to do 50 SR, 50 RSS. You think I can see easier or not? Right? The more you do, the easier you get. Easier it gets for you. Now, I've seen thousands and thousands of SR and RSS. Do you think it's easier for me to see? Of course, Understand? Okay. News that share better understanding of the market growth. If price is ranging, better to wait. SR works in most market. Who is Trump playbook? Let me see. What else you guys learn? Who is my Sifu? The market is my Sifu. The more you understand the market, the more the market works together with you. Okay? Your eyes tuned to will be like a scanner. Okay. Patience, no need to wait to trade every day. No trade, no loss. Okay, very good, guys. Thank you for sharing. Okay. So with that said, I'm gonna go grab my dinner right now. Okay. If you guys profit, share the screenshot in the Genesis Pips public telegram. Okay, Ken? Thank you. Okay, see you guys. Bye-bye.